Science Renaissance Project is a professional development program for elementary teachers. This 8-day summer institute is a program that's connecting our teachers with scientists and experts in the field, one of which is an RUSD alumni.
Well, we're working with teachers from my old school district.
So we have 66 volunteer elementary school teachers that we're training in hands-on, inquiry-based, next-generation science standards.
The new vision of science is that students learn science by doing science, much more than learning science by being taught science.
Well, next-generation science standards are inquiry-based, and so it really needs kids to be doing the inquiry, the kids doing the work, the kids doing the thinking, the kids doing the experiment.
Our esteemed leaders have provided different samples of aquatic organisms, and we're looking under a compound microscope, a light microscope, to see if we can find them, identify them, and see some of the structures and functions that they do that help us know that they're alive.
So these laboratory activities give the teachers an opportunity to figure out what it's like to be posed with questions, how we go about trying to answer the questions, and just some of the lab tools that we use to learn about the world around us.
So it's just kind of interesting to actually use like this kind of equipment to see that we're not used to doing this in elementary school.
So this can be their first investigation into seeing some live creatures under the microscope, so it should be pretty exciting.
We looked at a progression to see how it looks, what you would do when you're in kindergarten all the way up to 6th grade. So we're really able to see those progressions and where our students are going and where they're coming from.
They're very receptive to wanting to learn. They're discovering all sorts of things, and of course the beauty of science is you get to discover things all the time.
And we're hoping to roll this out district-wide, and these can be our teacher leaders at each site sharing and modeling these lessons in their classroom so that other teachers get to see what it looks like.
Working especially with K-6 teachers is wonderful because probably more than any other group I've ever worked with over 30 years, they're much more willing to experiment, so they're much more like their own kids.
What's really going to be exciting is that we're going to be able to take our experience here as teachers, and we're going to make science better for you in the classroom.